MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 5 of the National League Division Series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Miami Marlins. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
And guys, I'm going to be sorry to see this series come to an end. You've got to love a series that comes down to the final game, and seeing the push and pull struggle between these two teams over the last 4 games has been a lot of fun. We're in for a great one here in Game 5.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Miami Marlins.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Time now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. And Dero, how do they fight off elimination here on the road?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Luis Sanchez gets the call in Game 5 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And let's take a look at Christian Yelich, former Gold Glove winner in 2014, covers a ton of ground out there and don't test the arm.
So stepping in, Carlos Baez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Carlos Baez.
First pitch on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
2-2.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Here's Tommy La Stella now. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Here's a look over to first. Runner back standing. The 0-1 pitch. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Here it comes on 0-2. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. And a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball one. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Batting third,
Giancarlo Stanton now. And she'll take a look at ball one. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. Baez, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Jerko is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And with two away, look at our playoff tree here. And you can see there the team of the moment is the Chicago Cubs, as they have already clinched their entry to the NL Championship Series as they sit home and wait for an opponent.
batting fourth, center fielder, Christian Yelich.
He's set, and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Yelich, playing here in his age 29 season. He was selected in the first round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into it.
And he's into second safely with the stolen base.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
The 1-1 misses for the second ball. Two out here and a runner at second. Sports to third. Healy picks it up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. One left for Miami. We are still scoreless.
Leading off for the Marlins, first baseman, Sean Babb.
Now the pitch. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. The 1-0 home. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Puig, and that's a home run into the top tank. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series, as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Batting fifth, second baseman, Jace.
In now,
Peterson.
Jace Peterson. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball two. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Two and one.
When a guy's featuring big time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you gotta be ready for the heater.
3-1. Marcell Ozuna is on deck. The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now. 3-2. Oh, he rips this one the other way, but caught down there at third. And that's allowed out number one.
Batting seventh, left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike one. One out, nobody on. Up high, 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Bases are empty, one man out. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Batting eighth.
Stepping in now, Tomas Talis. A ball and no strikes. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. One and 0 pitch on the way. Late that time for a strike. The 1-1. A ground ball to third, and they could get two. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So coming to the plate, Ben Perez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Started that swing a bit too early.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Up next from Miami, Luis Sanchez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Luis Sanchez.
Now the pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Is the knuckleball taken for a strike?
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Into the box now, Carlos Baez. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Second trip to the plate for him. He drew a leadoff walk in the home first. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Into the box, Tommy La Stella. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Two out, nobody on. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Good off-speed pitch. Had him out in front for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike three called anyway, and that's out number one.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
In is Christian Yelich, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. 1-2 for Christian Yelich.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sean Babb. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Babb, once a member of the Cardinals organization. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
One run, 2 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Miami down in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Into the box now, Ben Perez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out. Digging in to try it again, Jace Peterson.
For the Marlins, second baseman, Jace Peterson.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line towards center field. And that's a base hit, 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Now batting. Left
Here's
fielder,
Marcell Ozuna as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 0-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
And he fouls this one off. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Standing in now, Tomas Telis. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2.
1-1-1.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The next 0-2. Misses for ball 1.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Peterson leads off first with 1 away. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Ball 1. In there, 1-1. One run on 3 hits and 1 error so far for the Marlins. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame, and the inning is over. Marlins leave 1. They lead it 1-0. So striding forward now, Carlos Baez. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Swing and a leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Up next for the Marlins.
Here's Tommy La Stella now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
And prior to the 0-2, a move to first. And he'll get back in standing. Here it comes, 0-2. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. No hits to this point. Comes set, and the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Baez at third. La Stella stands at second. No outs. Changeup. Good pitch there. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
One and two. Here it comes. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
In is Christian Yelich. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. The 1-0. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And not in time as the run scores. And the run will score on the wild pitch. My goodness.
Man, this guy's going to get a nickname with the word wild in it if he keeps this up. That's his second wild pitch of the game, and this one cost him a run. Not sure if he got a cleat stuck out there or what, but this one wasn't anywhere near the zone.
3-0 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Set to deliver on 3-0. And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and 1 away.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Sean Babb will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Has a look, now the pitch. Lays off 1-0.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
From his knees to second for one, back to first, and they won't get them both, but they wouldn't have had any had it not been for an excellent play at first base.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Now batting.
And now, Jace Peterson, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 2 out with the man at first. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're on to the 7th inning now in the deciding Game 5. Miami's out in front, 3-0. A.J. Pollock will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 11, A.J. Pollock.
Well, my advice to them is to enjoy this moment, celebrate with teammates, and then realize that none of it will matter if they don't get back to work in the NLCS. They've wet their beaks with this postseason success. Now they want some more.
Well, sometimes that defining moment of the game is the ending. He came in and erased any hope the opposition may have had, and for that, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, it's awfully comforting to have a guy like this you can call on to shut the door for you. He went out there and put the hammer down, and sometimes that's easier said than done.
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our hard-working crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the National League Division Series.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Miami Marlins, 4 runs, 7 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 1 run on 9 hits. No errors, they left 20.